Cool. Hi, Ina. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah.
Happy Tuesday. Let's see who we have coming in here. Shakima. Hey, Shakima. Good to see you again. We met I think it was in a demo last week, right, Kima? I think so. Hi. Happy Tuesday. You can turn your mic on if you want to. If not, you can say hi in the chat. Oh, you already did. Cool. Let's see. We also have Nolan. Hey, Nolan. Is this your first time in the training, Nolan? You can say hello and turn your mic on if you'd like. If not, you can pop a one in the chat if you're new and two if you're returning, if you want to do that. So, how are you, Nolan? If you can hear me, okay. Cool. All right, let's see. Okay. So as we always talk about, this training is Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. PST. Ina and I are here every Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Darius, our co-founder, he's in every Monday, Thursday, and Friday. Just coming off the holiday weekend, which is always fun. Nolan, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I got you.
I saw you turn your mic on, so hi.
Hey, thanks for putting this together.
Yeah. No, not a problem at all. Are you returning or are you new, Nolan?
No, this is all new. I had a coworker at a different agency used to use BombBomb, and so I was trying to do some research on similar products and saw you guys had put something out, and so just I liked what I was and the research that I was able to do um, between your product and theirs. Definitely interested in finding out more about how to do all this stuff, more the technical side of it, like how to put this together, with what I want to be doing, sharing screen with
Yeah,
personal video attached, all that kind of stuff.
sure. And what's your industry? What do you do?
It's an insurance agency.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we have a lot of insurance folks that do that kind of stuff. Are you looking to just kind of send out by email, basic face to the name, screen recording, mobile app, all the above, I would imagine.
Yeah, typically that kind of stuff. Like if I'm working on a proposal for somebody,
Yep.
and I'm just trying to add a little bit more personal touch to it.
Sure.
So much of what we deal with these days, like people only care about what the premium shows on the first page of the quote. They don't care
Sure.
about what's behind it.
Yep.
And so, just a way to kind of add a little, personal touch to it to explain that, hey, um, what the last 50 pages of the policy are more important than what's on the first page.
Yeah.
So that kind of thing, just to, hopefully that will connect a little bit better.
Yeah, and being able to kind of walk someone through something, they see you there, it's organized, they can see you, hear you, that kind of thing, point some things out. Yeah, it's a great way to do it. So very cool. Well, welcome. Hey, welcome aboard. You jumped on the free trial, right? No, I think you're doing the trial.
Yes, I'm on the free trial. I started it out, I guess, on Friday,
Okay.
and having over the holiday weekend wasn't able to do anything with it. So I know I got only a couple days left on it to play around with it, and yeah. But I figured getting on one of these webinar kind of things, and just seeing what kind of training tools are available to try to figure out how to do all this stuff would be helpful.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, well, what we'll do is Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. PST. We're going to run through the basics now. So I'll highlight some strategies that have worked, things like that. This recording will be on our YouTube channel later today. So, just give us a couple hours, we'll have it on there. And then if you ever need to review it again, it'll be on there. And then if you have any questions as we're kind of moving through, just put them in the Q&A or the chat, and then we'll address them because the back half of the training is where we do a lot of Q&A. People might have screen shares, questions, strategy, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Great. Well, good to meet you, Noel.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Cool. All right, let's get running through. Jai. Oh, hey, Jai just popped in. What's going on, Jai? How are you?
Yo, Rob, what's
Yeah.
up, brother?
How are you?
Welcome back, man. Welcome back.
Yeah, happy
Hey,
happy holiday weekend that's over.
oh, thank God. Yeah, little fool back in school. Thank God. And listen, man, when we get to the part where we're doing the modals and the forms
Yep.
for the for the presets,
Yep.
if we can put a little extra attention on that part, because I can't figure out which button, because I want it to be. By the way, it's better now after helped me a little bit there.
Oh,
Yeah. I actually raised some capital on my first time out, and the video sucked, to be honest with you. And it did all the work for me. I didn't do anything. I just sent it to a couple people I knew that was on LinkedIn and whatever. I actually raised a almost almost 7 million, man. Just like this a little quick little thing there. So I was really happy. So I'm going to kind of crank this up a notch. So what I want is that 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 little box.
Oh, the
I love
exit intent where they're going to go
it
move the
was
thing.
before they even see the daggone video. I want there. I want the email. I want the
Oh, so you want to
yeah,
like
yeah,
gate, you want to gate the thing or something.
yeah,
You
yeah, exactly,
want,
exactly. And I believe that I can use the well, I was hoping I'd be able to use what I have already at Black Book and just plug that in right there, so we can just go right in there, and then the workflow would just kick in.
oh,
But
oh, you mean like in the automations and stuff?
yeah. So
Okay.
like like on the form, the little like soon you click on the thing and you got that thing up,
Hmm.
you can't watch the video
Right.
until you put your stuff in there, and the first thing it says you got to be accredited.
Oh,
So,
that makes sense.
you know,
Yeah. Yeah. We'll run through that. I'm sure Ina's familiar with that. I know what you're talking about
Mhm.
too, as far as the functionality.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely
Thank
run
you,
through.
Ina. By the way,
Yeah.
yeah, that picture name wasn't gonna work. It looked terrible. That's the one that actually went out, and that was actually really good. But I
See,
looked at it, it was terrible.
it's surprising, huh? What works and what doesn't work.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah,
funny.
that thing looked terrible to me. So I said, let me change that. I just made it back plain or something.
Yeah,
So
but we're all our own worst critics, though. That's always the
no,
way.
no, this thing was horrible. It
Oh
was
yeah,
terrible.
it's that bad. All right. Hey, we
You
still
see
made
my
money,
funny
right?
face.
That's funny.
All right, Rob. Thank you.
Cool.
I'll be here when you get there. So just
Sweet.
work on the spreadsheet.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Jack. All right, cool. So let's start from the top. All right, so let me share my screen here and let's get moving. All right, here we go. All right, let me just move all the Zoom junk out of the way. All right, so let's start with our slideshow here a little bit. And this is always a good one to start with, especially when we have some new people in here as well. Let me hit present here. So we created this little slide here called the growth cycle. And this is just a way to kind of look at the sales cycle here and when to kind of apply the tech and what usually fits pretty good. So we have our prospecting, nurturing, closing, content mining, and lead gen. And the prospecting part of it, the one-to-one video email, which we're going to show in a little bit, has been the old school thing that works really, really well. You know, you put a face to the name, send that out there, and then someone clicks on your booking link to book a time in your calendar. Very simple way to do it. Authentic video, send it right out. That's one way to do it. And we're going to show that in a little bit. The nurturing aspect of it, screen videos, automations, things like that. Screen videos are great for bringing value because you can actually be the bubble of knowledge on the page when you're pointing something out, whether it's a website, an article you want to share, a company's website, something visual where you can actually walk them through something. The Chrome extension is really great for that, so we'll show that. And then from a closing aspect, a document walkthrough, testimonials, things like that, the desktop app is really, really good for that, and we'll show that. Client communication, sending videos, there's been studies done where videos, the retention rate is much higher in terms of if you're sending maybe internal videos, client videos once they're closed, communications, things like that. Content mining, getting those case studies, reviews, and testimonials. There's a little button that we call reply with video that we're going to show in a little bit, where it's a great way to get video testimonials from your clients and videos you can make asking for some reviews. We'll cover that. And then from a lead generation standpoint, doing your social media content, whether it's YouTube videos, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, having content out there that talks about interesting things that people want to know about, and then having people book a time in your calendar from those social videos. So we'll talk about that as well. But it's really about looking at the growth cycle here and applying the strategy and the technology that goes along with it. So when we first think about Dubb videos in general, when we send a Dubb video out, it's going to be a repeating 3-second loop of the beginning of the video. So if I was to wave here and start the video like this, it's going to be that repeating motion that someone's going to see until they click on it. So a couple different strategies that have worked well, and this is what this will look like here. Let me show you, is this. Two styles here that have worked pretty good over the years. We're putting a face to the name. One is using a virtual background when I'm recording. So when I recorded this video, it was right inside the Dubb website, right at the basic recorder webcam at the top, which I'll show you in a minute. And all I did was drop a virtual background behind me here. The reason I put the virtual background behind me is when I was emailing with Sarah, I wanted her to have some context. She obviously knows this video is going to be about her, so I just put a photo profile behind there. Works really great. Just did a little wave, little smile back to camera. And it's just to bring the animated GIF to life. So those first 3 seconds, you want it to be interesting. You don't want it to be just still, this way Sarah has context with the image and there's a little bit of movement to it. So when she clicks on this, that's when it's going to take her to a customized landing page that we call a preset in Dubb terms. It'll have your branding, more videos, buttons to take an action. We'll cover this all in a little bit, but it's all about getting someone to go from here to there and get that click through there. So that's one style that works really well. Another style that works well is this one right here, where you can do the same recording to the webcam, but this time I'm just using the Dubb mobile app, which has a little whiteboard feature on it, where you can type, do some little emojis. And over the years, someone's name has worked really well with this. It could be a short little punchy statement. Still buying, still selling, seeing this policy. So, something like that that really gets their attention, but we find that the name has worked really well over the years. And again, I'm bringing the phone up into the frame, so there's a repeating motion with a little bit of a point. So just think about the action of it when you think about that. Now, if you wanted to do both these styles, you can replicate that right in here inside the, let me close this here, right inside the Dubb dashboard, right up here at the top, the little red camera icon. If you click this here, it's going to open up your webcam. And then what you can do here is drop down here to the bottom, click virtual background, and then you can load in here, go to your photos, and upload into this area any screenshots that you have. So people's profiles have worked well over the years that you just saw. Companies' websites. Maybe you're on a company's website within your industry. Hey, this is Rob. I saw your who we are section here. I want to talk to you a little bit about that. Again, a little wave, a little point, start your video. Then they have context about what this is about. If you're in real estate, why not throw a property behind you, right? Hey, I saw you're checking out this property here. It's right there. They can see it. You can also do a neighborhood shot. Maybe they're moving to the area. I just like this photo because of the sunset, but it could be like a downtown area, restaurants, areas, something interesting that gives them context about what this video is going to be about. You can also do market updates, articles within your industry. It doesn't have to be real estate. This one is real estate related, but maybe it's an insurance article. Maybe it's something of interest that someone needs to know something about. That's a little preview of what the video is going to be. Now, if you wanted to do the phone, one where I was holding the phone, you're going to grab the Dubb mobile app. You can just go to the App Store if you have an iPhone. You can go to Google Play Store if you have an Android. And then once you have it, this would be the mobile app front area right here, the home area. And then you just click this little button at the top, right? Whoops, get out of the way, right there. And if you tap that, it's going to open up a whiteboard typing area. And that's where I just typed in the person's name. And again, this has worked well because names are, industry agnostic. They always work well. So again, a little lean in, little bring it into the frame, little point, little wave, all that stuff works really well instead of sending back here. So it's putting a face to the name. Now, on this recording option here on the basic website recorder, we have a teleprompter if you want to use it right up here at the top. So you click in here, you can go right to scripting if you want to, or you can pull up a script that you have saved. I'm going to pull up my test script here, and there's my script. Now, using a teleprompter, really good for keeping really efficient. If you have certain percentages that you're trying to say or certain statements and you want to say them in the exact way, the most engaging way, why not have the words right in front of you? Just takes a little bit of practice. Just read it through a couple times, then deliver it. That way you're not searching for the words, searching for the content. And it's pretty convenient, especially when you're making a number of videos throughout the day. From a physical perspective, I'm about arm's distance away. That's pretty good for our eye line. I'm going to let the words flow up into the horizon line. I'm not going to look down for the words. I'm going to wait for the words to come up. And then here, this is check to scroll while recording. This is your speed. You can adjust this up or down. You can hit the play button, see if that works good for you. If not, make the adjustment. You can also back the text off, or you can zoom it in like this. And then when I hit record, this is what this would kind of look like. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. And then I can hit the pause button right down here at the bottom right here. And then I can click it again, keep the recording, keep going, keep resuming. So I have the ability to stop the recording whenever I want. I can also click this button here that will click the red X. It'll always ask you, are you sure you want to delete this video? So then if I want to save this video into Dubb, it's this little button right down here, blue check mark, and that'll save it into Dubb. So that's the basic website recorder. When you're thinking about putting a name to the face, it works really, really well, whether you're holding up the phone or whether you're doing a little wave to the camera and you have some image behind you that gives them context. Now, if you wanted to do screen videos, and screen videos are great for really nurturing the client and really giving them value. So a couple different scenarios here. If I wanted to reach out to Ruben, say here on LinkedIn, or if I wanted to share this article, this market update with someone. And again, this doesn't have to be just real estate. This could be anything, insurance related, recruitment, whatever industry you're in. If you want to share an article of value and it's website based, web based, browser based, the Chrome extension is one of our screen recorders, and this is a really great way to do this. So whether I want to reach out to Ruben or share a website here, I'm going to show you the Chrome. Now I'm going to open up the Chrome extensions right up here at the top. We're going to click here. It's going to open up. And once I click on it, I have some options here. So there I am right on the screen. Okay. So first of all, this little bubble right here, I can move this wherever I want to move it before I hit record, wherever I want to place it. From the bubble here, I can zoom myself in. Want to get dramatic, right? Or if I, don't like the framing, I can also click this button right here, move myself up and down. Once I click that, come down here, up, down, side to side. So you can kind of move yourself within the frame. I also can change shapes. I can go circle, I can go square, I can go rectangle, I can go phone shaped. A lot of different options here on that. I can make the bubble bigger just by dragging the side like this, as far as the size that I want to do. And I can also pop to full screen and then bring myself right back down, right down here to where I want to go. I can also come over here to the right for my webcam bubble, and I have some options. If I don't want to be on camera, I can just display my profile picture. But I think for first reaching out to someone, it's always great to be live because that's the first impression you're going to make. But I could, if I wanted to, say no webcam, and I can just do an audio walkthrough of this page. I don't have to be on the page because maybe you have to know, the client a little bit, you don't need to. What if I want a virtual background inside my bubble here? You can do that. You can click virtual background, come in here and choose whatever one you want. I'm going to go with the ocean. Just choose that one, close it. And there it is. Now I got the ocean behind me. So you have a lot of cool stuff you can do right from the bubble right here. Now, when we look at this page in general, all right, I'm going to close the extension. Just check out what the page looks like aesthetically. It's got a nice big box up here. It's got the title here at the top. Because remember, with the animated GIF, it's all about those first 3 seconds. What is someone going to see? So we want to think about shape and placement of our webcam on this page. So I'm going to open this back up. And if I was going to send something out, I would definitely want to change myself to a square because this right here is a square next to me. I'm also going to make myself a little bit bigger, almost like I'm kind of mirroring this a little bit. So we have this here. I'm going to kind of go like that. Looks like I'm part of the story a little bit there. So when I make the video, hey, this is Rob. Just want to send you this quick update right here. It looks like I'm part of this story. I'm square. I'm in here. Makes a difference in terms of shape and placement. So just think about that when you're doing this. If I was over here on LinkedIn, it would be different because LinkedIn uses circles for their profile. So I would change myself to a circle, adjust my size here accordingly, and I would put myself right next to Ruben, just like that. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. There we go. So it looks like I'm right next to him. So let's talk about placement and shape from a creative standpoint. Now we have our microphone here. So mic's on. We have our little menu bar that's right down here at the bottom. Down here, you can see a little menu bar down here. We have an annotation tool over here, and we could use a teleprompter if we wanted to. We have a teleprompter across all of the tech. So I can pop in here, choose my script. Now I'm going to zoom my text in. I would choose my speed, whatever you want, between 1 and 10. I can hit play, see if I like it, make the adjustments. And then this one, I can grab the sides. So a little bit different than the other teleprompter you saw. I can also physically move this wherever I want to. In this case, camera's towards the top. I'm going to put it towards the top. Now, because the Chrome extension is website, browser-based, right? I have to have a little bit of space between the browser and the teleprompter tab to tap it and bring it forward in order to use it. If I try to go full screen on my browser, it's going to hide the tab here. So you just want to leave a little bit of space. Hit record, tap it and bring it forward, and then you have it. You also have some options here. I can do full screen. This right here is full screen. So if I wanted to, and I had my tabs organized up here at the top, right? I could click full screen, start the recording. Hey, Ruben, just wanted to reach out to you, talk to him a little bit. Say, hey, have you seen this market update over here? And I could click on one of the tabs above and the recording will follow me over. So you have the ability, if your tabs are organized, you can start on one page and then click the tabs on the above and kind of go around whatever tabs you want, and the recording will have you there. If you want to do just a nice clean cut of this tab, this page, click tab, and then all of the tabs that are up on the top will not show. So I could have a huge tab mess at the above me, and it won't show in the recording because it'll be a nice clean cut of that page. If I want to do just camera, I could click camera, and it's just a webcam video, right like that. So it's full screen, tab, or web. I'm going to go tab because I kind of like the nice clean cut of the page. And I'm going to hit record here. And this is what this would look like. I'm going to choose my tab. There it is. Click share. And now it's going to start the countdown. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. Saw your profile over here on LinkedIn. And I want to send you this quick video because I noticed something within your profile that I thought was really interesting. So all I did there was, excuse me, I did a little wave, a little point. So that's my repeating GIF, right? And then I clicked this button. I went I put my mouse over the bubble, and then I clicked this button right here to go full screen, because now I want to talk to him directly. So when you're making these screen videos, whether it's a reach out on LinkedIn, whether it's an article, an update, whatever it is, and you want to make a point, why not jump to full screen, make that point, and then you can click this button down here in the menu bar, and it takes you right back to the page. So when you're scrolling around and moving and talking and you want to make a point, jump to full screen, make the point, and then go back to where you were. You also can pause and resume this video. So down here at the bottom on the menu bar, I can hit pause, stop the recording. So you know what? I'm going to get myself set up right over here, hit resume. So it's all about when you're ready. So the pause button can be one of your best friends. Now you can also use the annotation tool. So come right over here to the left, point some things out here, do some text on screen. I can do some circling. I can do some underlining, whatever I want. I can do numbering. And all of these parts right here that are part of the annotation tool, they will stay sticky where you meant them to stay. So you can just have them stay there as you scroll. They're going to stay right there where you want them. So using the annotation tool, going from full when you want to make a point back to here, moving around, these are great ways to make a video very dynamic and being able to share the information at the same time. So when you think about browser-based stuff that you want to share, think the Chrome extension. So I'm going to save with the check mark. There's a check mark down here at the bottom on the menu bar. I'm going to click that, and it's going to save this video into Dubb. So that's one of our best screen recorders there. Now, the best, one of the coolest ones we have is our desktop app. So I'm going to show you that right now. Let me just close this out. There we go. Okay, so let me minimize this and let's show you the desktop app. Desktop app is right up here at the top. So a little D symbol here. We can do screen recording. We can do webcam. We can do all kinds of cool stuff. I'm going to show you the screen recorder here so you can see the difference between the two. So let me reopen this here. Here's our desktop app menu right here. We're going to do screen recorder. There we go. And now similarities between the Chrome and the desktop app. We're going to start with the similarities. The bubble is the same. You have the same zoom in options, just slightly different. These controls are down at the bottom. To make this bigger, you just have to grab the side instead. It's a little difference right there. But other than that, really pretty much the same. Virtual background if you want it, all the different shapes, all that right there. You also have the annotation tool over here to the right, same as the Chrome. You also have a teleprompter up here at the top as well. So you have the similar functionality there. Now, one of the big differences is this. Down over here, there's a red slash through this right here. If I was to hit record right now, I would be getting my entire desktop screen, the whole thing. But if I uncheck this and get rid of that, I have some options. I can do 16 by 9, and I can move this thing around. So if I want to do a video for YouTube, I got the right dimensions. Now, this controls the borders of what you're recording, this little drop down here. I can even do 9 by 16 if I want to do a social video. So I could crunch my internet browser, throw this over the top of it, and now I can do a vertical video for YouTube Shorts, Instagram, Reels, and TikTok if I wanted to. I also have the ability to select custom here. And now I can crop around anything I want to crop around, whether it's a PDF, it's a contract, it's a walkthrough. It could be a part of a website that I only want to get a certain part of. You have the ability to crop around that part of what you want to record, which is really convenient. Now, when I hit record, here's another big difference between the Chrome. So I am recording now, and I can pause and resume this recording just like with the other stuff. But the check mark usually saves it into Dubb. But the difference with the desktop is when I hit the check mark, I've just recorded a physical clip. So it didn't save it into Dubb. The desktop app is a clip recorder. So the Chrome extension is one video that you pause and resume. The desktop app records in clips. So that means that I can drag and drop a video from my computer. Maybe I got an MP4 in there that I want to make part of this video. I can just go in here, find the one I want, and just drop it in. And then I can physically move these clips around. So I can change the order. So I don't have to do A through Z. I don't have to record chronologically. I can also click the three-dot menu, and I can download or delete each individual clip as well. And if I want to keep recording, I can click right down here, record screen. It'll bring me right back to where I was. And then I just hit record again. And now I'm building out this clip timeline here as I'm moving along. And when I hit the check mark again, it's going to save it here, another clip. I can also click down here, record webcam, because maybe I want to record a quick opening. right? Or maybe this is the end of the video. I can do one of these, do one of these recordings here, save it in, and now I can physically move that wherever I want to as well. So a lot of flexibility with this. And when I'm done recording, I hit done recording, it'll merge all the clips together into one video. And then I can do a quick little edit right here, cut out what I want to cut out. I can download the finished video to my computer, and I can upload the finished one into Dubb. So that's the desktop app. Now, we recently added within this past year a really cool feature called Dubb Narrator. So I'm going to show you how that works. So Narrator is really neat because it gives you the ability to use a pre-recorded video when you're doing screen recordings. So let's just take this right here. Actually, let's take the market update. I'll come over here. Remember how before we clicked on the Chrome extension, it opened up and we were on the screen, right? We're able to record from here. You can do the same thing with the desktop app that we saw, right? We hit record screen, same deal, just choose what you're recording for your quarter, and you're right here in the bubble. The similarity between both these scenarios is that I'm live in the bubble when I'm recording this. But what if I wanted a pre-recorded video in here instead of being live? That's what Dubb Narrator on the Dubb desktop app is all about. So when I click Narrator Video, it's going to take me to my video library. I'm going to look for Narrator because that's what I have it titled as. And these are just a bunch of videos I recorded with the teleprompter, just focusing on the content and what I'm saying. So I can select one of these, and now there I am. There's the pre-recorded version of me on the screen, and all I have to do is just hit record, and the pre-recorded version of me is going to do the talking, and all I have to do is just relax and scroll. It looks like this.
Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to send you this market update so you can make the best decision possible. As you can see, there is a ton of useful
And I can pause myself here, keep going.
information here. Please book a time by clicking the button below.
There's a lot of great flexibility stuff you can do in terms of with the Dubb Narrator. And it's a nice option to be able to pre-record something and then just be able to use it. You don't have to multitask at the same time. Now, the clip recording with the desktop app is not the original clip recorder with Dubb. The original clip recorder is actually our Dubb mobile app. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. So it kind of piggybacked off the mobile app being able to record in clips. So let me show you that here. Okay. So if I want to record a video with the mobile app, there's going to be a blue camera icon right at the bottom that I'm going to click on. So I'm going to click that there, and it's going to open up my camera. Now I've got some timer options down here. This is defaulted for 1 minute, but I could do a 15-second video, a 30, a 2. You can't go beyond 10. And we set these up because you might have specific requirements. Maybe you're doing an ad, or maybe you're just doing a video where I don't want to go past a certain time. You have that ability down here. To record, I'm going to tap the button below, or I'm going to hold it and release. I'm going to tap, and this is a little countdown timer that I have turned on. Now you can see that I'm recording up here. There's the time, and I'm also recording down here. I'm going to tap it again. There's the clip that I've just recorded. Now this clip has been automatically downloaded to my phone, so I have it in my photo video area. I also can tap on this clip, and I can delete it, I can trim it, and if I click edit, the edit function gives me the ability. We have a whole library of royalty-free music. So if you want to add music to this, you have the ability. You can also do text overlay. You can also do voiceover, and you can also speed up the action physically if you want to do that. Now I'm going to record one more clip just so I physically can have another one in here. Again, I have my countdown timer on. Each clip has to be at least 2 seconds. And there's the second clip that I recorded. And I can physically move these. So again, the order doesn't matter because I can take my finger, hold one there for a second, and just drag and slide. And that's all you have to do. Now, if I want to flip my camera around and record something physically in front of me, it's going to be this icon right up here at the top, right there. If I want to have a countdown timer that you just saw, the 3, 2, 1, it's this icon. And you can do a 3, 2, 1, or you can do a 10-second timer. So either one you want. So when you have this on, it's going to do it after every clip when you hit record. But the 3, 2, 1 is actually nice. It gives you some time to wait as you're getting ready to hit record. This is our teleprompter right here to the right. So we click this here, it's going to open it up. And just like before in the other teleprompters, we're going to search for our script up here at the top. I'm going to click in here. I'm going to choose the script that I want. Let's go with this one. And then here's the speed. So this is auto scroll, just like the other teleprompters you saw. Speeds between 1 and 10. I can minus, I can plus, I can go up and down. I can hit the play button right over here to see if I like the speed. If not, you can make the adjustments. I can also tap the pencil icon make some changes right here live, or I can actually edit the script and then save it. Now, when I hit play, when I hit record down here at the bottom, obviously the whole idea is let the words flow up. You're going to read the lines as they start to right up here in your horizon line. You're not looking down for the words. Now, if you find that you are looking down, okay, then you might want to speed this up a little bit because that means you're waiting for the words. You can also, if you want to, use the guardrails down here and just slide this up. Now it doesn't matter. You can't see the words below it, so your eyes won't cheat. They have to wait there for the words. So if you're finding that your eyes are dropping down, you can use that as a little way to keep you from doing that. If it's not an issue, then you don't have to worry about it. So this is auto scroll. Now on iPhone, you have an option for auto track. It's right over here to the left. So if you click here to the gear icon, you can select auto track. And now when I read the words, it's going to highlight them and go at my own pace. Are you in sales and looking to increase your pipeline? Are you struggling to get responses and book appointments with your prospects? And that's what that would look like right there. So that's right over here at the gear icon, selected here, either auto track or auto scroll, and that will be the one you would go with. When you're done using teleprompter, you just tap the X to the top right, and that will close it. If you want to add a video down here, so like we saw with the desktop app, we had the ability to drag and drop a video from our computer into the queue that we had there. This is the same deal here. If you have a video on your phone that you want to add in here, go to the folder button icon here. It'll take you to your photo video area, select the video that you want, and then it will drop in here the video, and then you can physically move that video around any place that you want to. If you want to record your screen, you'd select this button here. It's kind of like when you swipe down, hit record, very similar. If you want to have some fun with some filters, this is more of a fun little area right here. You click these here. You can do skin smoothing. You can do black and white. You can do different kind of color gradations that you could have here, different effects. If you really want to get kind of crazy and out there, you can do one of these deals, something like that. So you have a lot of options down here if you want to have some fun with that. And then you just close this to close it. Now we also have this one here, picture in picture. So this is really good for real estate, for property walkthroughs. But again, if it's anything physical that you want to show in front of you and you want to be on the screen with it, that's what picture in picture is. So if I select this here, hit record, now I'm going to be on the screen with whatever I'm showing in front of me. So I can say, hey, check this out right here. I can physically move myself around. I can pinch to make myself bigger or smaller if I want to, just like that, and then make myself smaller. But it's all about being on the screen with the story if you want to do that. So instead of just flipping your camera around and just having that, why not flip it around and actually be on here with the story? And then, like we saw in the beginning of the training when we were recording on our webcam, how we had an image behind us, you can do the same thing with the mobile app. You just select a virtual background down here at the bottom, then you go here, and then you would just select a photo from your photo video area. So I would just take screen grabs of articles, people's profiles, property and real estate, whatever it is, same idea with the webcam that we did in the beginning. Just once you have the image here, hit record. Hey, this is Rob. Want to send you this quick video about this. Hey, I saw your profile here online, that kind of stuff. So it's all about the image there, and you're just making your video referencing it. Now, once you're done and you're ready to combine all of these clips into one video, you click the button up here at the top, it would combine them all into one video, then one copy will go to your phone, and then you could upload the other one into the Dubb platform. So those are the different ways that we record. We have our basic webcam recorder that we looked at here when you want to put a face to the name or you want to hold the phone up to the webcam. We looked at the screen recorders, the Chrome extension, which is great for website sharing, being the bubble of knowledge on the screen, the desktop app, which can get your entire computer screen, records and clips, and the mobile app, which records and clips as well. Now that we have a video that we've recorded and we have it, we've got to actually put that on a landing page, right? We've got to customize some things. So what that looks like is this.
Hey, Rob,
Yeah.
sorry, before you go past that,
Yeah.
you did something that I got my phone in my hand, my iPhone here.
Yeah.
Did the was that auto scroll when you clicked on the gear to make the letters the script highlight?
Yeah. Yeah. It's on the iPhone.
Okay, so it's auto scroll.
Yeah, auto scroll is when it has the numbers. That it's usually what it's on all the other stuff. If you do auto track, that's when you'll read the words and it will highlight it as
Okay, so I need to click it back to the auto track.
Yep. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the advantage to that is you can just move at your own pace if you want to.
No, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I can't go wrong now.
No, it's
that was never there before, or that's I didn't know it. And I also
Yeah.
saw on the Chrome extension where we can do a background. I look good on that background. It looks good.
Yeah, the Chrome extension, the new update to the Chrome extension has been pretty awesome. So we've added a lot of stuff. One of the main components was before you couldn't move the bubble around before you hit record. Now you can do that. And the bubble is very similar to the desktop bubble, so it's pretty neat.
Can the video be longer than 5 minutes without it taking forever?
Oh, you mean as far as the upload?
Yeah.
Yeah, not too sure on that one.
All right.
Not too sure on
I
that one.
got it. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, Jack. So, all right, so let's look at customizing. So the video, whenever you record a video in Dubb, it will take you to a page that looks just like this. And this is the Dubb edit page. So you recorded a video, you saved it into Dubb, and this is where it'll take you. Now, you have the ability to see what it says video created on. Just click the little pencil icon here, create a new title for it, then just hit save. And then if you want to see what this video looks like on a landing page, right, you can hit the little preview button over here to the right, and it will open it up in a new window. Now, this customized landing page is called a preset in Dubb terms. So like we looked at in the beginning, when you send a video out to someone and they select on the animated GIF, they click on it, that's when they're going to be taken to that customized landing page. So when we look at this thing, it's made up of a number of things. One is going to be your branding. So your logo at the top left, an image that you can load behind the video player, playlist videos that will play directly after the video that you've recorded. And these are really great, not only for bringing more value and information, but also so you don't have to repeat yourself a bunch of times. Like if I was reaching out to Ina about Dubb, hey, Ina, it's Rob. Listen, Dubb's going to increase your business 30 to 300%. Check out this next video. It'll give you all the answers you're looking for. If you like what you hear, click a time below. The whole point is you can have one video that plays after that you record one time, 60 to 90 seconds about what you do in your services. That way, when you reach out to someone, you don't have to keep saying all these things over and over. You're going to have that video that plays right after it, and you can focus on the personal with them. So these playlist videos are really important as far as that. And then the buttons below here are the call to action buttons, CTAs. What do you want someone to do once they're done consuming your content? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Do you want them to view a case study? Do you want them to visit another website? Do you want them to fill out a form, have a link to an external form? Do you want them to download a document or a contract, or maybe it's a gift, maybe it's a PDF or something? So there's a lot of options down here. You just have to decide from left to right, what do you want them to do in terms of orders of importance? Now, we mentioned in the growth cycle slide that we looked at in the beginning about getting video testimonials. This button down here, reply with video, is great for that. So a lot of Dubb users will use this strategy where you'd send a video out, something like this. Hey, this is Rob. Listen, thanks so much for using Dubb. We appreciate your business. It would mean the world to us if we could get a video testimonial from you. All you have to do is click the reply with video button below. You don't have to download anything. Just allow camera and mic access and let us know what was business like before Dubb, after Dubb, what have you enjoyed in this process? So whatever questions everyone here asks their clients for a testimonial, you can ask them in the video. And then when they send that video back to you, that's when you place it right here in the playlist. And this has been the combination that's worked really well for people over the years. A nice personal video to someone, followed up by what you do, followed with a testimonial. Now, we also talked about in the beginning how to get reviews. Like for us, the big review sites for us are like G2, was it Scout Radius, I think? There's a bunch of them. But we, if you have review sites, like whether, whatever is in your industry and you want them to leave a review for you, it's always nice to send like a heartfelt video out. Hey, this is Rob. Listen, it would mean the world to us if you could leave us a review. You'll see the review links below. All you have to do is click there. It'll take you where you need to leave a review. And we would really, really appreciate it. It helps us iterate, motivate, and grow and keep going. So it's just really about sending a quick heartfelt video. Have the buttons below as CTA buttons, links to all the different review sites that you have. And then it will take them right there and they can leave a review. So that's something you can do with that as well. Again, this is called a preset, customized landing page. Now, back over here on the edit page, there is a little button in here in the middle called presets. And if I select this button, here's just a little example. We have a ton of presets. But when you think about presets, think about them in terms of your audience and kind of segmenting and speaking directly to them. If I was in real estate and I worked with those buyers and sellers, I definitely would want a preset for buyers and a preset for sellers. If I worked with FSBOs, expireds, whatever the segmentation is, have a preset for that. If I'm in insurance and I have different kinds of policies for different kinds of clients, segmentation within there, speak directly to those groups of people. If you're in recruitment and you work with both, employees and employers, want to have the split there. If you're in coaching and consulting, you can split within verticals. You can do, enterprise, you can do small businesses and different verticals within that small business. If you're having a webinar or a live event, why not create a landing page for that and say, hey, you can register below. So all of these things are directly related to who you're speaking out to. Now, when you get on a paid plan with us on Dubb, you have what's called an optimization setup call. So as soon as we see you come in, you chose a plan, you paid for it, you're in there. One of our team members meet you in Zoom and help you set up these presets, okay, with the pages, the buttons, all that good stuff, because we want to make sure you're good and you're ready to go. In terms of this page here, you can do editing. So this editor is very similar to the desktop editor that you saw before. You can highlight the parts you want to get rid of, chop them out. There's always a good undo button. If you end up chopping this thing up too much, you always have the original up here at the top. You can download it and then just replace the video. So it's no harm, no foul there. And you also have analytics here. So we have a little digital coach here called Kyra. Then when you make these videos, if you kind of hover over the tooltip here, it'll give you feedback on cadence, positivity, persuasiveness. Are you being repetitive? Are you using filler words? All of this can really help you get better as you're recording these videos. And if you're in a team environment, and this is shared with teams, someone's doing really well, maybe it has something to do with their cadence, something like that. Now, when you send these videos out, you are going to get tracking on these. So it says no activity yet because we haven't sent it anywhere. But when you do that, you have the ability to get a whole bunch of things. You can uncheck the ones you don't want over here. You don't have to get all of them. CTA clicks are great, page views, video views, who watched it, when they watched it, and how much did they watch? What's the watch rate? Was it 0? Was it 100? Was it 50, 25, 75? Whatever it is, it really structures how you're going to follow up with that person. Because you know what the content of the video is. You know what they missed and what they saw, and you can reference that when you follow up with them. So it's all about recording the video, getting it on the correct preset / landing page with the right branding, the right videos, and the right buttons. And now that you've done that, you've got to take this and you've got to send it out. So sending these videos out, just as an example, look at Gmail here. A couple of best practices here. So you always want to have the word video in the subject line. So when you are recording something and you're dropping it in an email, put the word video in the subject line. That helps with the open rates we've seen over the years. And it also lets someone know there's a video sitting inside here. Again, it's very rare that you see this, that someone actually says video. You also want to have some text above the video when you drop it in. Helps with deliverability. It's a human being did it. You don't have to have a long paragraph because that's why you're sending the video, but just something above here that references the video below for them to click on it. Now to add the video in here, there's a couple options. So with Outlook 365 and with Google, there's a little Gmail, there's a little button down here with the direct integration. We click this here and we have a bunch of options. So what I can do is, here's my video library over here that I'm scrolling on to the right. I can search my videos if I have a title for the video. And then when I select the video that I want, I'm going to come down here and say, you know what, I'm going to go with this one here. I'm going to click advanced options. This is where I put the email of the person that I'm sending it to. I could drop some personalization text on top of the video if I wanted to. But it's nice to put the email in, that way you're getting the tracking. And then you can click insert video and it'll pop it in here. Now, the reason I put it down here is just because I didn't put my cursor up here, but you can put it wherever you want, but it'll drop it in here and this is what someone would see. Now, if you wanted to add a video a different way, okay, that's just one way using the direct integration. Another way is if you're back over here on the edit page, there's always a big blue share and send button. So I could click this here, opens up here, put the email in for the tracking, add some personalization text, click copy for email, and then it's just really a copy and paste. You come over here, paste it, and there it is. And you do something very similar for LinkedIn, but you want to connect with someone first. You don't want to send a video with a connection request because it will only show up as a link. And someone might not even watch it. They're not going to see that nice animated GIF. So I would connect with someone first, then click message. And then you have the ability to drop a video in here and they'll see this. Because like we talked about before, you want to be the bubble on their page and they'll see that nice animated GIF when you send it. Now, if you have a CRM that you like using, or you have a third-party sender like a MailChimp or something like that, or a Constant Contact, we have automations with a lot of these companies, not automations, integrations with a lot of these companies. So if you have your workflows within here, you just want to drop a video in, having the integration gives you the ability to do that. If you don't have a CRM and you want to use Dubb, you absolutely can use Dubb. You can come over here, just upload your contacts with a CSV file. You can do tasks, deals, tags, all that good stuff. You can also do campaigns within Dubb, email and SMS, bulk sends. We also have automation available. This is part of our Pro Plus plan where you can have these workflows set up where messaging goes out in a campaign, and then you can have triggers set up. A message goes out, there's some kind of time delay, maybe it could be a day, it could be a couple days, whatever you decide. And then you could set up some if-thens. If someone clicks a CTA, they get brought in a different direction. If someone just viewed the video page, did nothing else, if they watched the video, all that kind of good stuff, all automation set up where you're doing other stuff, this would be happening and people reacting to the campaigns that you send out. Now, from a AI perspective, we've added quite a bit over the last year. We've had Ira. This is our AI writing assistant right here within the dashboard. I think everyone's used ChatGPT or some version of AI writing. We just recently added a profile feature to Ira, and this really kind of made it even better than what it was. So you can click here. I have a sales profile created. You can create as many profiles as you want. How we looked at presets before, how we said have a landing page that speaks directly to different segments of your audience, you can do the same thing with this. So if I was in real estate as buyers and sellers, I could have a profile in IRA for sellers and a profile in IRA for buyers. And then it would be that strategy that you'd reach out with that. Now, when you first have IRA, it's going to say create a profile, as it works really well. And when you click on profile, it'll take you in here. You can name the profile. It's going to ask you a bunch of questions. You can kind of scroll over the tooltip, and it's learning about you and your outreach. Then you can choose your preferred tone of communication. And then you can also include the charm method. The charm method is a structure we came up for the writing that we've found has worked pretty good. And we called it charm for an acronym for C stands for capture their interest. So be interesting with that opening statement. H is for highlight the problem. Obviously, what's the issue? A, address the solution. What's the solution that you would offer? Reinforce with social proof, and then motivate to take action. So when you set all this up and you hit save, and then I come back here to the writing assistant and I click more, because these are all the prompts, right? Prompt, whatever one you want to use here. I'm going to do this one here. Click less, and then I'm going to put what I want this to be on why video is so much better. Okay, and then I would choose my length and I would hit submit. And then because it's learned about me and it has the capture, the charm method set up, this is what the structuring would look like. Imagine capturing a prospect's attention instantly with a message that feels personal and genuine. That's the power of video in sales. That's a nice little kind of capture the moment, kind of hook, kind of opening. And then, okay, what's the challenge? Text-based communication often falls flat, failing to convey tone, emotion, or authenticity. All right, great. Well, what's the solution? This can lead to misunderstanding and missed opportunities. With video, you can express your message clearly, build trust, and create a memorable connection. All right, what about the social proof, though? Our success is backed by hundreds of positive testimonials from thrilled users. And what about taking an action? You can, not effective, book a time in my calendar and see how you can elevate your sales game today. So whether you put book a time, call you, text you, whatever you put in there for your answer in your profile, it will tell them to do that at the end. And then when you're done here, you have some options down here at the bottom. I can preview voice, which means I'm going to have it read back to me by an AI voice.
Imagine capturing your prospect's attention instantly with a message that...
If you just want to have it read back to you, you can copy it to your clipboard over here, paste it wherever you want. You can also import this directly to scripts, which is right over here under assets. So you can, with the flow would be you create your script, save it to scripts, and then you can use it in your teleprompter and record your video. That's typically what we do a lot as well. I can also import this to a voice video. So let's say the scenario for this would be, you don't want to be on camera for some reason that day. Maybe you're rushing, you just don't have time, whatever. Yeah, but you don't want to send a text message out. You want something a little bit better than that. So what you can do is import this to a voice video. Here's your script. Just upload a photo over here to the right, and this is just a profile pic, but it could be any photo that you want. Choose a voice down here to the bottom left. And when I hit preview, you're going to see this waveform action come across as this video starts to preview. And this is what it would look like.
Imagine capturing your prospect's attention instantly with a message that...
So when I was going to send this video out, right, it's an animated GIF. It's the first 3 seconds of the video. They would see that picture that I uploaded, and they would see the waveform starting to repeat and repeat. And that would be the motion until someone clicks on it, and then they're taken to the landing page and they watch the video. I think being live as a person is better, but if you don't want to be on camera and you don't want to send just a text message, this is a nice way to still have an engaging piece of content that you send over. If you want to import this to an actual avatar video, we have a whole library of avatars. So if you come over here, it loads the script. Then you can come in here and just choose from our whole library we have of avatars in here, or you can create your own, as long as you have head and frame, all that kind of good stuff. And then you can choose the voice right up here, preview the voice, and then create the video. It does take some time to create this, but you'll see the little progress bars that explains that it's going. Then when it's complete, you can download this to your computer. You can also, in terms of use cases, a lot of people, you can either send this out on email, like Ava here could reach out on my behalf. So you could send her out, hey, Rob would love to talk with you, click a time below. You can also use her for screen recordings, walking someone through a screen recording if you didn't want to do that. So back over here that we saw earlier in the training, when we used Dubb Narrator, remember we used a pre-recorded version of myself when we did this inside the desktop app. You could also use the AI avatar for this. So I could come in here, look for narrator, there we go. And then I wrote a separate script for Ava down here. So I can select Ava, now she's on the screen, and all I have to do is hit record and she can walk someone through a screen recording like this.
Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to.
So something like that. So those are kind of been the use cases for that so far. Now, with Dubb in general, we're always kind of looking to create new tech. So there's something that we've created, and we're going to have a webinar about this coming up within the next month. But we're creating an AI sales assistant. So imagine in a world where you recorded a video, you did your recording, and then below the video, as we know, that's where our buttons live, book a time, all that kind of good stuff. There's going to be a button down there that says chat with AI, chat with Rob's AI sales assistant. And then you create that as a CTA, you educate the button with resource links, and then someone can actually have a live conversation with your sales agent below. And you can tell the sales agent, hey, what's the main goal of chatting with someone? Well, you want them to book a time in your calendar. So it can always drive towards booking them, but it can provide information. So you educate the AI assistant with resource links within the CTA area of Dubb, and then someone can actually have a chat. And you can have that button right below the video. So we're going to do a full webinar on this, but we've actually been testing it, using it on our side, and it's actually a lot of fun. So that's something that we're going to be announcing within the next month in terms of a webinar for that, in terms of all the best practices and stuff. Now, from a partner perspective, mostly everybody here knows about this, but if you don't know about it, we have a few new people here today. We have a Dubb partner program. So within your dashboard here, off to the right, it says apply now. So when you click apply now, it's going to create a little referral link for you. We do a 30% recurring commission with Dubb. So if you're using Dubb and you love it and you share your referral link, it's going to be a 30% recurring commission. Doesn't sunset, doesn't go away unless we stop getting paid. Then obviously it would stop. There's also another level, another 10%. So you do that, someone sees it, they subscribe, and I'm like, you know what? I love Dubb. I'm going to go talk about Dubb, bring someone else in, 10% on top of that. So it's a great way to, if you're on a paid account with Dubb, you get 3 or 4 people at 30%. Next thing you know, you get a free account. And if you're into the affiliate stuff, you can really share your link. And we have, people that do really well with it, just sharing it. We do a lot of the heavy lifting. So if you ever had a group of people together that were interested in Dubb, just let us know. We can always come in and pitch for you. And then it would be your referral link. And you would, you'd make the commissions right there. Now, in terms of help, okay, so if you have questions and help, inside the Dubb dashboard, down over here to the bottom right, there's a little chat bot down here, a little intercom. Click this here, and you have choices. You can talk with the team. Response time for a live human being on our side can be anywhere from 10 minutes to 30 minutes or more, depending on how busy the day is. You can also ask the AI agent a question. You can also, which those responses will be immediate. You can also click in here to do some keyword searching for your own research on your own and bring up a blog article video as well. So there's a lot of help right down here to the bottom right. All right, so let's pop out of here and let's see what we have here in the chat. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hey, John, good to see you, buddy. Let's see. John's question was, have the issues been resolved with the Chrome extension, the new Chrome? Because we had some things over the weekend the team was working on when they updated it. Yeah, John, all should be good to go. If you have any issues with it, have you tried it out yet? John, if you can hear me okay?
No, I didn't try it today, but Ina provided a workaround, and I can't even work straight, so workarounds are problem.
What
So
was the problem? What was kind of the issue that you're having?
So I use Lofty, and so I write up an email to Lofty, and the same thing in Gmail. I was typing up an email, and then if I want to add my video right into the email, I couldn't do it. It was popping up some other window.
Okay. And then the Lofty one, I would imagine, the workaround was if you had the Chrome extension opened up, select the video, click optimize for, right? If you didn't.
I think that before the issue was it's covering the email compose window for Lofty. I think it was fixed the last time that I checked with Darius, but you can uninstall reinstall the new Chrome extension, and that should fix the issue.
I did do
Yeah.
that. I'll double check today.
Yeah.
Sweet. Awesome. Now let us know, John, because it's
Thank you.
update. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see. Let me check the Q&A over here. Okay, I don't see anything in the Q&A. Let me pop back over here really quick. Nolan, I know you're new to Dubb. Any questions? Anything on your mind? What's how you feeling? You can unmute if you want, Nolan, or you can pop your, whatever you want to say in the chat there, whatever you're more comfortable with. But I know
Hey,
you're new.
Rob, you can show me
No,
that.
no, hey, sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, Jai, we'll pop to the that's right, to the forum stuff. We'll pop to that right now. But Nolan, how you feeling? You got any questions real quick?
No, this is a great little, intro into, how all this stuff works. Basically, I'm just going to kind of go in here and start tinkering around with it and figuring out how to use it for me. And yeah, this is great. Thanks.
Perfect. That's awesome, Nolan. Well, let us know if you have any issues, and you can always send. We have an email address. What's the email address? It's
Feedback@dubb.com.
yeah, feedback@Dubb. So if you want to have fun and record a video and you want some feedback, just playing with it, send it over to feedback@Dubb. Just put it in the chat if you want feedback. So yeah. Okay, so Jai, I know we had I'll put it over to you for the form stuff. You had a question about the forms being gated, so I guess the show is yours,
Yeah, if you can record this section for me, that'd be great. And that's the only thing, because I remember how to do it. I just somehow when I get ready to do it and I hit the wrong button, it never works. So if I have it in my thing like y'all usually do for me, that'd be great. It's that one thing I don't know what button that's what we hit.
Okay, yeah, just to show you guys, we have forms that you can actually embed under your video. So, or you can actually have it gate your video page. So to do that, you need to set it up in the form section. So from the Dubb dashboard, go to assets, then forms. Just click the plus sign here at the top right for a new form. Let me just go to one of these forms. Let's go to Rob's. So once you're in that page, name your form for internal purpose. Make sure that everything is organized. Give a title to that form, description, the button text when they're done submitting their information, the fields. There are fields that can be required and not. You can also customize the fields in here by going to this link. So it will send you to another link where you can add those customized form, either one line answer, multiple line buttons and check boxes, those things. And once your audience has completed the form, what will happen? Either you will forward them to another URL or give them a custom message. In this form, we have it sent to a video landing page, and we'll tag those contacts with this tag. Now it will send us a notification. You can set this up for your team or for yourself. Then you can also select button text for button text, color, or title. So once you have set this up, next thing to do is to go to the calls to action section. Now, once you're in here, you can click the plus sign to add that call to action. Then for the type, you will select form. So you will get that. Next is the select which form to add in that call to action. In this case, there is a selected, we selected form. And now if you want to gate the video, meaning your viewers will be required to fill out the form first before they view your video. And this can be, as you can see here in the information, that this can be used to dynamically add a tag and trigger your automated workflow if you have that automation feature if you're either a Pro Plus user or you have that add-on.
Okay.
Next is
Real quick. So it's the gate. Make sure I got this on the report. That's why I get confused. On the gate. Now, right, where it says when I go to choose the form, can I embed another form from another platform for this one and do the exact same thing?
I think you can only add one.
Well, no, but I mean, as far as for this gate, can I because the same thing with a form, I can put a form for a black book in there. I've done that, and I just want to connect. Would that still be a gate? I'm just trying to figure because see, like right there when you said the form, right? Well, how about
Yeah.
if you go to the type of form? The type of form, can you embed that? The type up, go up.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Click on that. Are yeah, are you able to? Are you? I mean, you click right there.
Let me
At
check
that.
again. Okay, I think this one can't be edited. So since I'm not the owner, so let's just make another one. Form, okay.
Now, guess you can't. Guess you can't. You can't embed. You can't embed the form.
Yeah. So either if this isn't a pop-up form, this
I
will
want it
be
to be a pop up though. That's the thing. I want.
an embed. So either of the two.
Yeah.
Okay. So most people find it useful if it is a pop-up modal form because it's going right in front of them instead of going down the video page. So still,
Wait. The gate is the gate. It just you can't even see nothing. It just
mm,
pops up, right?
it once the play button is clicked, it's if it is embedded or not a pop-up modal pop-up, it's gonna go down the video page and it's going to show that form.
Okay, but they can't play the video until
Yes,
it's
until
filled, right?
it's filled out. Yeah.
That's the gate, right?
Yes, that's the gate.
Okay, that's what I want.
Mm-mm.
That's exactly what I want. But the modem, they can just go right around that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Okay,
Okay, and yeah,
That-
that's about it
all right,
for the form.
all right.
Nice,
And
yeah.
I'm
Nice.
I'm messing make sure I get a copy of that because I forget. I forget. I
Hey, listen,
always do.
it's recorded. It'll be on YouTube. You'll have it.
Oh,
That'd be perfect, yeah.
I don't do that YouTube stuff. That's kind.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right. That's your
Yeah, I don't do
he runs the place.
yeah, I don't do
In
that
charge.
stuff.
So funny. Kid's awesome. Cool. Well, let me see. I've got a couple questions in here. Marion, can you show where on the desktop app to connect video clips? So Marion, if you want to turn your mic on, feel free, but I'll just kind of open the desktop app and we kind of walk our way through it a little bit. Marion, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Thank you.
Hi.
This is where I always confuse Ina because it says Samala on my other video on my Zoom, but it says Marion on this one.
Oh, sorry.
So she gets confused, so do I.
That's funny. So here's what you can do. So here's the desktop app, right? Can you see that on my screen?
Yep.
So then just I don't have to click this button here, but I'm just gonna put myself on camera. I'll click this button here, hit record, and here we are recording a clip. Here we go. Boom, doing our thing.
Got that part.
We're gonna save it.
Yeah.
There it is right there.
There's the clips. Yep.
At this point, you can drag and drop. You can also do this with a video editor. I'll show you both options. But if you're recording a video, right, you can add a video from your computer by selecting this here. So you can, if you want to have an MP4, you want to add in here, you can add it, and there it is. You can physically move these around if you want to. You could hit record screen. That'll take you right back to where you were, and then you can just record another clip. So basically, you can be building out your clips.
Right.
If you want to change the format at all, let me just save this here. See where it says record webcam right below here?
Mm-hmm.
I can click that there. This is just different. If you wanted like an opening or an ending or something, it gives you an option to do something like that. So the point is you can just keep building these clips. Now, when I save this, if I want to combine all of these together, I would click done recording.
Uh-huh.
and that will merge them.
Oh,
And
automatically. It automatically merges them.
right. And then once you're here, then you can do a quick little edit, and then you can download the finished video, and you can upload the finished video into Dubb.
Okay, so it's just the done recording. You said it, but I missed it.
Yeah, just done recording. And you can also too, if you have videos saved on your computer, you can always go to Open Video Editor, and that just opens this thing up. Like you don't have to record a clip. If you have clips on your computer, you can just click this button, drag a video in, and there it is.
Oh, and
So
then okay.
yeah, you have that option too. Yep.
And then I have another question. Could you do the what CHARM was again?
Oh yeah, charm within the writer, the AI
Yeah.
writer. Yep. So right in here, this is where our is, our AI writing, and they'll ask you to create a profile, and you click this here. And I already have a sales one, but it'll say create profile if you haven't done it. And then you can select it, and then you start filling this out. Give the profile a name. What's your industry again? What do you do?
I'm a coach.
Oh, coach. Okay. So if you had different, outreaches, like, you're reaching out to say tech, and then you're reaching out to say real estate or whatever it is, you could have different profiles for each one. So you'll start answering the questions down here: target audience, unique position, selling position, all this stuff. Select your mode of communication, what's your tone, and then you can select charm. And charm, when you go over the tooltip here, it's just an acronym for how the AI is going to structure the writing.
Right. So
So
what's the acronym?
yeah, charm. So CHARM. And charm, the C stands for capture their interest with the opening statement. It's like getting a hook. What's an interesting way, dialogue-wise, to open it up? The second part of it is highlight the problem. So what's the challenge someone's having? The third one, the A, is address the solution. What's your solution? The R is reinforce with social proof. So you could say hundreds of testimonials have said whatever it is, whatever you put in there for your description. And then the last part, the M, is motivate to take action. So with mine, it's book a time in my calendar or send me a video reply. But it would be whatever you answer this question right here. It could be book a time, call, whatever you want. And then you just hit save, and then you just choose your prompt, click one in here, write whatever you want, and then just it'll apply. When you hit submit, it will apply everything that's learned in that structuring.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for asking. Those good questions. Let's see. Anything else? I think there was one from John. Hey, John, how are you? Hope you've been good. Is there something I need to do for the update? So, John, you're probably talking about the Chrome extension, right? I would think.
Without a doubt. But before you go into this, because I gotta tell this story real quick. Welcome, new folks. I gotta have props out to Jai and Cayenne because I've been gone for about 2 weeks. Had an incident here. One of my closest friends, his daughter went missing. I used every outlet that I had to find her, all the entertainment folks, and guess what? Dubb was a part of it. Now, I found the young girl, and she's home and safe with her family. That's pretty much, excuse me, y'all, that's kick-ass. Ina, good to see you. Now, Jai and Cayenne I was kind of talking to them, and they were telling me what's going on. I'm like 100 years behind. I've been gone 2 weeks, and I'm 100 years behind in all of my Dubb stuff. So if you be patient with me, I want to make sure I get the new Chrome extension and whatnot. I just wanted to know if there's something special I need to do with it to make sure I'm up to date so I can get back to doing what I love, which is making the world happy with music.
Well, first of all, John, what a great story. And it's so awesome that turned out for her. That's pretty amazing. That's serious stuff. That's cool.
I'm so sorry to cut you off. I was erased, I sent some stuff out, and then I would erase the video. And then I thought to myself, dude, what a cool testimony. I know that I didn't use it the way that, I signed on for it contractually, but I was able to send out some videos. I deleted them. Is there a place I can go get them back?
I think when you delete the video, it asks you, what's the message that it says? Are you really sure you want to delete this? Because it will be gone to the universe, right?
And I was like, because I was sending videos to people to say, hey, listen, look for this girl, blah, blah, blah. Not exactly what Dubb was designed for, but it was a little girl, man. I didn't give a shit. I was like, yeah, we're gonna find this little girl.
That's great.
And I did.
Yeah. That's amazing, John. That's really awesome to hear. So as far as less important stuff, but important stuff, but not to that degree,
Yeah,
is
yeah, for sure.
the Chrome extension. So what you can do is just uninstall the one that you have, and then just go
Okay.
to dubb.com/Chrome, and then you just get the new one. And the way that Darius and Ruben set up the getting the Chrome, it's much better than before. It's very straightforward. It'll say pin here, say yes, and then it'll open up and you can record. The biggest differences, John, I don't know if you were here earlier, but like the biggest differences would be this. So when you click on the Chrome, let me just
Uh-huh.
just things are just in a couple different places and there's some different functionality. Like you can move this bubble now before you hit record. With the Chrome before, you had to hit record first before you can move anywhere. So now you can do that.
Okay.
Functionality here is very similar to the desktop app now. You can zoom in here. I have a virtual background inside here. I can do all these different shapes. I can change my size just by dragging. So very similar to the desktop app. And right over here to the right, this is where you can get your profile picture if you don't want to be on camera. You can just, no webcam, you can turn it off. You can also do, let me open this again. You can also do a virtual background if you want it in here. So a lot of cool stuff just from that we upgraded just with the bubble, right here. The other stuff, functionalities is similar. You have the annotation tool to the left, screen and
Yeah.
tab and camera are all the same. It's just they're in different, just a little different configuration. You still
Right.
have a menu bar down on the bottom. You have your teleprompter if you want it. Same functionality here. You would just grab the sides, that whole thing that you could do before, right? You can put this wherever you want to put it, that kind of stuff. So all of that is similar. If you were using an email and you wanted to drop it in there and you click the little Dubb symbol, it'll just open up over here. Here's your video library. You could search for your video in this. So it's all right here. And if I wanted to add one in, I just select it, boom, it drops it in there. So just similar, just a little bit different of a look, little different functionality, but it's pretty cool in terms of the update as far as just, I even love the fact that you can move the bubble around and do whatever you want now, which is pretty neat.
I dig that too. I'm still trying to make mine like yours because I want the person in the back that I can wave to. I want that whole.
Look, if you want to do that, come right over here. Just go right here to the top. This is the way you do it. Webcam,
Uh-huh.
right in here. Scroll down, virtual, go to your photos, and then just upload any screenshots into here. So you bring it in here from your computer and then just select, and then you would just have it behind you. Hey, Sarah, do one of those kind of things.
There you go. I'm digging that. I like that the best. I've been kind of scouring the internet before my little hiatus. I was scouring to look for something really, really cool, someone behind me and this and that. Not that that little eye candy you had behind you wasn't terrible, but I'm looking for something a little more, and is it possible to have, and I'm sure that it is, I was looking for something that was more or less automated behind me with people working or something along those lines. So when they see that,
you could do something like here, let me show you this really quick. If you had like a let's see, in Canva, you can play videos, right? You can drop a video in there.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, yeah. All right. So I would do this, right? So let me just share my screen. I would do one of these. Hold on, let me share my screen. Okay. So let's pretend here that this is a video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the desktop app, hit screen recorder. There I am there. I'm going to go to present mode on this. Let me move this out of the way. Click share, present, boom. And just pretend a video is playing here, right? Then you could hit record for the desktop app. Hey, check out this video, blah, 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 blah. And then just play the video, whatever you want to do there. And then you can have it right there, the desktop app. So you're kind of,
that'll work.
If you want to, you can go, one of these deals. Like if you had the video right over here next to you, like over here, and then it plays. You know what I mean?
All right. I'm going to try to figure out how to make it my background though, because what I've done now, I've been my last couple of flyers. This is outside of your purview. I have a Cyberlink power director, and I've been able to make flyers with moving crowds cheering behind the flyer. My bands are going crazy, like, oh my God, that's insane. I need that as I'm sending out stuff and talking to venues. I'm gonna figure it out, but I got to catch up first because, like I said, dude, I and again, I talked to Jai about this. I come to all your classes, even if they're just playing in the background, because somebody's going to ask a question that's going to concern me, and I'm going to learn something.
Yeah, I think it's, really like if you, the only way to really do it with Dubb is either you can do it with the Chrome too, but it would be like you have a YouTube video pulled up and you're next to it. So like, but you could make yourself bigger, but you're not the full screen. It's just, I know right now we don't have a way to record on the webcam or on your mobile and have a video playing behind you yet. Those are just still images so far.
I'll figure it out and I'll let you know about it.
Hey,
I'll
we
tell
love
you
it.
how I
Let
got
us
it
know.
hooked up.
That's cool.
What else? I think that was it. Ina, it's so good to see you, kiddo.
Hey,
We got
Rob, I think what John is referring to, he's referring to the moving wallpaper. The moving wallpaper. And
yeah, something like that.
yeah,
But-
yeah, and you can go into the Microsoft Store
Mhm.
and download that little, whatever they call it. I call it Thingamabout Me onto your computer. But the problem is it was a regular image. It just didn't work in Dubb when I
Yeah.
tried it. But
Yeah.
I didn't spend much time on it.
There's
Oh,
got to be.
but I have other things like I have them in Photoshop and stuff like that. But I can actually go. You can go online and download like partials of things. And I have an entire file of different automated backgrounds. I just want to figure out how to incorporate it into my Dubb to make it even more enhanced on whenever I reach out to my people. I'm going to shut up so somebody else can ask you a question, Ron.
No, John, hey, we're heading towards we're 15 past the hour, so it works out perfectly. But I would say that would be the workaround. Have a video behind you. You can't be it wouldn't be webcam, but you'd be in a
Right.
bubble. Yeah, that'd kind of be the workaround. But
hey, that's okay. Whatever works, man. I just want to keep getting better. I'll be catching up, so I'll be asking you lots of annoying questions, I'm sure. But if not, I have my consultant, Cayenne, who's always available, except for he's in school now. He's always available to help me out. So
I'm sure he's still available at school. He has his phone under the desk.
Yeah, he does.
No, got it. It's totally fine.
Anyway, good to see you, man. I thank you guys, and I'm ecstatic and ready to get back to work.
Sweet. Always good to talk to you, John.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Well, awesome. Thanks a lot, everybody. Appreciate everyone being here today. Ian and I will be back tomorrow. We're 15 past the hour. If you have any questions or anything in the meantime, use the bubble on the dashboard area down the bottom right. Little intercom system works great. And then we'll see everybody tomorrow. So thanks for coming and thanks for your help, Ina. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.